request was already after like somewhat, if I can say, a choppy start with the we want live request in the H1.
Yeah, it's also a little bit of a
that's
battle of the ages, right? We got vinyl versus
I still have the adrenaline.
We'll have something cooked up for you in the second half.
Have fun, do weird things. Oh, and like jumping up. Alan's excited.
They are having fun though. Look, aren't they having fun?
Did he just make Red Bull or something right now?
They do be having fun. He's reading. He's reading.
What's up, YouTube? What's up? It's Alan Pham here, and I have another story to tell. And of course, I'm gonna milk the Webflow Arena story to the death. By death, I mean when I finish with the competitions. We are not finished yet, by the way. I'm still in it, so buckle up. If you haven't watched the previous video, please watch it here, right here. It is because it's really relevant to this particular video. So buckle up, like and subscribe, and let's get into the story. And of course, Alan, what happened? Did you win? Did you lose? Okay, hang on, people, hang on. So if you watch my previous video, right here, you will know that okay, we face Flow Ninja. Flow Ninja is a beast because they are one of the biggest Webflow agency in the world. Not even joking. And us, me and Dank, we are just two random YouTubers. Sorry, two random guys in Vietnam. We both designers, by the way. Both designers, both Webflow developers, and both YouTubers. Because of that, we were scared. We were panicked. We panicked so much that we had no idea what to do. So go back to 1 week, and Dang and I, we were panicking, right? So we went to Figma and just spent the entire day of just coming up with new designs, different strategy, different animation, interactions, all that kind of stuff. And none worked. None of it. None. Zero. Nada. So because of that, right, we were panicking. We were definitely panicking because we set our stage too high. Like basically the expectation was very high because of the presentations, the design that we had that we did in the previous match. Watch the video again if you need to. Like everyone was expecting us to deliver, and the pressure kind of got into us a little bit, and it's really tough. It's really tough. Like even on the day of the competitions, we were still trying to figure out, okay, what kind of design are we going to do? Mind you, we didn't know about the theme yet. We not sure okay what kind of mood board, what kind of assets file that we're gonna use. We literally have no idea. Absolutely none. Zero. So I have my own agency, Say Studio, right here. And Dan has his own agency, Lumen Studio, right here. We have deadlines. We have multiple projects in deadlines. And it's really difficult to, divide your time to focus entirely on the Webflow Arena competitions. It's really hard because we literally have no time. And then on the day of the competitions, he was trying to finish another project as well. Me too. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is beyond fucked. We are so fucked. Not only that we don't have time to come up with a better design for the competitions, we also don't have time to even finish our client's project. So basically, like, yeah, we're done. We screwed. We are screwed. Screw McDuck. Oh my god. But then again, I had a eureka moment. My friend, she recommended me to do something different, combining both of your design, both minimalism and a little bit of funkiness. How about that? Would that work? And of course, 6 p.m. aka 4 hours until the competitions. I went on Figma And I had an idea that's so great that it could win us the competitions. In the span of those 4 hours until the competitions, we were just practicing. We were practicing just so that we can make sure that we can apply the genre and the design to whatever the theme is. Whatever the theme is during the competitions, right? So we try that. So, and of course, I went back to the Webflow project. I tried to put in as many like templates, shortcuts, components, whatever script that I may need. I put it all on there just so that I can speed up the time, because when it's not wise to build everything from scratch. It's just not a great thing to do at all. So now we have the design. Now we have the project files ready. 30 minutes before the match starts, the Twitters start coming in. The tweets, not tits. The tweets start to coming in. And of course, we were pressure. It was pressure. Because, right, we quickly realized the other team, Flow Ninja, they study us. They studied our presentation in the last match. They know that we will do something crazy. They know that they need to step up their game as well. And mind you, just to remind you again, Flow Ninja is a enterprise agency, meaning they have staffs, they have employees, developers, designers to cover their client projects. So I would assume, I hope Flow Ninja, if you're watching this, I would assume that like someone at the headquarters, the manager or something, ask both of you, like specifically, hey, focus on the Webflow competitions alone. Try to come up with something similar to us. But like just focus on that. Don't worry about the client project. The client project is fine. Let the other people take care of it. So we were like, oh god, we are outnumbered. One, we are outnumbered because they have the entire agency to vote for. I hope, I assume. Like, and we have nobody. We have our friends, of course, but I don't think it's gonna match. And of course, and also they have so much time on their hand to start to come up with a better design, to come up with like, and of course they are enterprise agency, right? So meaning they have better code than us, better design, better quality, basically just everything. We are just two random dudes from Vietnam, and we were panicked. We are definitely panicked. I think if you look at the video, if you look at the stream again, during competitions, you can see that I was very nervous. I was rocking back and forth like this. Like, oh my god, because I was deeply nervous. I have to hold this card of mine. This card is basically my charm. It's the way, it's just a way for me to calm down whenever I hold this, because I was very nervous, even more nervous in the previous match. So yeah. And this is very funny. I remember I saw a comment during the YouTube live chat saying that Alan's looking cocky, not gonna lie. I'm like, bro, I am nervous as hell, bro. I'm not cocky, I'm just rocking my head back and forth because I was very nervous. But yeah, don't worry. No, don't worry, I'm not mad at that. I'm just very nervous. But yeah. But Dang and I, we were talking in Discord. We were trying to calm ourselves down, like, hey, bro, we got this. Just relax. See this as another competition. That's all. So now we got the design. We got our Webflow project files ready. We got all, everything we need. Now, let's start the competitions.
Meta in a way, right? Where sort of like they're designing the album cover.
like it is very loud and that minimalistic. How are they still going to have that?
Other themes, sometimes you want to emphasize emotions, like what emotions you want to evoke from the audience.
The theme was music. Music and the style should be modern minimalism. The mood board they gave us is like it's a mix of like the 80s, the 90s. We have the vinyl records, we have some K-pop in there, some pop music in here as well. So it was very difficult to come up with like a good designs out of those things because like 80s music has a different style, 90s music has a different style, 20 music has a different style. So it's hard for us to finalize on something cohesive. So, but again, Deng, being the amazing designer he is, again, he just whipped out of his ass to like an amazing design, like just fantastic. And I like that he used all the thing that we practiced before, and that includes like the colors, the font, the typography, the images, like everything. And yeah, that was so great. You can see that I was slow comparing to Deng. Very slow. Because I was nervous. I was very nervous. And the design that we decided on, interaction heavy, meaning there isn't a lot of like elements on the page itself. So the site relies heavily on the visual effects, like interactions, the hover effects, like the fade in, the slide ups, that kind of stuff. And because of that, it was a little bit tricky to, designing everything, building everything on Webflow. But then there were two things that we must include in our design. One, sliders, because sliders is part of the theme, and of course, being us, Robusta, we try to one-up ourselves by not just simply implement one sliders, like on the overall site, we try to implement 4 sliders, 3 of which on the home page. Okay, so for those of you who doesn't know about sliders, not the hamburgers, it's sliders on a website. When you see on a website, you see like different images, like an image gallery, and then you see 2 arrows on the 2 sides, and you click on it, it switches to the next image. That's what a slider is. And you see it everywhere. You see it on Steam, you see on any website that revolves around like product images, even on Amazon, eBay. Sliders are everywhere. Not hamburgers, by the way. So yeah, that's basically the scope that we need to build a website that involves sliders. And most people, so you okay, look at the design. Okay, look at the design right here. So you can see that we have like we went for the album covers style, and when you hover on it, like the disc comes out, and then all of the like elements pops up, right? And most people, you wouldn't expect the cover art to be the sliders, because why would you, right? But we hide a sliders inside the album cover art. So right now, if you go into our site, you can actually scroll with your mouse wheel, and you can actually see the sliders, changing slides, and you can see a different album cover art, right? And we did that for all 3 cover arts. Amazing, right? That's gonna that we know that. Oh yeah, we are cooking. Let's go. But then we decided to do something more, because in 2 days ago, when we were just trying to brainstorm all the effects of the designs, we found a very cool effects It just happened to be a sliders where like the guys use 3GS to put like a very fancy sliders. But the thing is like the code itself is long. It's very long, and we're afraid that this might not work because like the amount of code it may disrupt the entire site. So we kind of abandoned that. But then during the competitions, I told them, hey, how about let's just put that code in, but I'm gonna do something else. We're gonna put in a different page, which also make us the first team to create a new page entirely for the in these competitions entirely, because most teams they just focus on one page, aka the home page, and just building from there. No, we are literally the first team to create a different page. And then I have my transitions components in the Webflow project, meaning I can just simply put it there, and then we're gonna have like a transition. So when you click on a link, it has this fancy animation that slides up, and then it switch to another page seamlessly. So we got that. So we create another page, and then we put the like a very fancy sliders on that, and there you go. Like just that. And then when we got that working, I was so excited. You saw me jumping around during the live stream.
Play and have fun and do weird things.
Oh.
And like, good for them.
Alan's excited about something.
Yeah.
They are having fun
You
though.
got a
Look,
fist
aren't
bump.
they having fun?
Yeah.
Did he just read Red Bull or something right now?
They do be having fun. He's reading. He's reading.
So when we realized that, we like, yes, this is it. We are cooking. And then Dang, being like the amazing designer he is, he whipped out the final weapon, Unicorn Studio. Unicorn, if you're watching this, sponsor us. Unicorn is an amazing program. It's still in beta right now, meaning it's invite only. But it's basically right like a tool for you to create very beautiful effects on website. Unicorn.studio, fantastic program. And Dang and I got access to it. So Dang whipped out Unicorn Studio, create this very fancy effects where you can like move your mouse around. You can see like it kind of distorts, like almost like in a liquid kind of form manner. It's just amazing. And he said, and he asked me, hey, put into the to the side at the bottom so that people can actually scroll down to. And of course, amazing. And that was our final trick, of course. Oh my god! And of course, like when the judges say you have 45 seconds more, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna touch anything more.
Are the audio from the teams?
Không có phóng lên. Oh, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
Again, there were so many variables that could go wrong. So we just, you know what? She just take the wheel. I'm not even touching things anymore. Just take the wheel. I'm done. And yeah, so so when it's finally done, of course, presentations. Did I mention that the other team study our presentation? You know, like the lady from the other team from Flow Ninja, she said, Alan, I hope you are listening to this. I'm like, bro, they are putting my name on the spotlight, bro. If you look at my camera, I was so nervous, bro, because at that point I had no idea how to present our work. Just, I'll be honest, like I had no idea. I'll be honest with you, Flow Ninja, I love your work, but I didn't listen to any of those because I was so nervous. I was trying to come up with a better storyline to do my presentations. Oh my god, I was so nervous, and I kind of wish that you guys presented a bit longer, just so that I have more time to think about that. But yeah, so and so when Flow Ninja finished with their presentation, come to us. Everyone was looking. They were expecting Robusta to perform. And of course, I didn't go down without a fight. Play the clip. Oof. So, okay. So we all know music. Like we all have like our taste of music. We try to touch on the 80 errors, 90 errors, but we come to a conclusion that everyone has preferences. So how about let's create something special. Let's create something we call the legendary club. We only pick the best of the best, but only the one that rebellious in nature, aka the artist that rebels against the flow. So we all know like the famous track, Every Day I'm Suffering. You know, when you hover it, you can see the disc. Oh, that's so nice. You know, let's try to refresh again. Oh my god, look at that. You can see the disc spin, and you all know like the famous song Dragon D's, and of course the famous singer Boy. But we are not done here. Where's the slider, Alan? Where's the slider? Whoa, the slider is actually, hang on, it's within the album. Welcome to the DJI, my friend. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Oh, another one. But we're not stopping at just one slider. Sorry, 3 sliders. Let's click on one of those. Oh, transitions? What are we looking at? We have another sliders, everybody. Another sliders. And hang on. Is it a simple slider? Is it a simple slider? No, it's not. We are showing the entire thing here. And of course, also not sponsored by FinSwitch, but also sponsored by FinSwitch. And also not sponsored. Join us as creator, as a final weapon. Thank you very much. That's all for me.
Oh, what
I mean,
presentation
presentation.
skills. Okay.
So, you saw the clip, right? I think I did amazing, very amazingly. And I can see the judges' reactions. They're quite fun. Like they react to that, which is good. But again, I think I missed my mark on there, to be honest with you. I think my presentations lacks substance. Because right, the work itself, at the end, the work is the only thing that matters. It's like in MasterChefs, right? Whenever they finish a dish, right, they could plate the dish beautifully, but all that matters is the taste. So our dish looks amazing, but the taste was brother, brother. So we quickly realized that when like the 4 hosts started to comment about our work. At that point, I don't know about them, but for me, I realized that yeah, we lost. We lost, bro. I'll be honest, like Flow Ninja, you did amazing. The fact that you were able to achieve that kind of effects in the span of 30 minutes, even though you didn't finish everything, that's just amazing. Good job. Plus, even though we finished everything, it wasn't as detailed, it wasn't as impressive compared to you guys. So, congrats. Kudos to you. No comps there. But yeah, that's all about it, really. But there's one more thing. Because we lost, we now have to face Joseph Berry. And if for anyone that doesn't know about Joseph Berry, he is a prolific designer in the Webflow community. Like his name is everywhere. When you talk about his design, like if you look at the awards site for the most beautiful website, his website are everywhere on that site. Just to show you how good he is. And in one of the matches, he lost to Team Define. But because he lost and we lost, now we have to face him to fight for the 3rd prize. What the living? How are we supposed to do that, bro? Joseph Berry like is literally my idols. I think we did dance idols as well. So we are fighting our idols. It's really hard, man. Have you seen Joseph Barry works and Melinda works? I'm just, oh god, this is gonna be a tough fight for sure. Don't worry. The next match, I believe, is gonna be on Tuesday, the 8th of October. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's it for the video. So, like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next update. Goodbye!